Hi, I'm Ashley Collier, the Mortgage Maven, and this is your mortgage market update for Wednesday, January 28th. Today, we saw a slight divergence as mortgage-backed securities improved by 3 basis points, and the 10-year U.S. Treasury worsened by 3 basis points, now at a 424, 425 level. And today concluded the Fed's two-day meeting. And as expected, because the Fed likes to telegraph their intentions ahead of time so as to not spook the markets, the Fed funds rate remained unchanged, and the reason for the pause, they said, is because the inflation is still above their 2% target. They're saying the core PCE, personal consumption expenditure, is 2.8%, and PCE and CPI, which is Consumer Price Index, they both measure about 80,000 data points to determine the rate of inflation, while Trueflation measures 10 million data points and says that PCE is actually 1.39 and CPI is 1.16. So half of what the Feds think the current inflation rate is. And remember, they have a dual mandate. So not only stable prices, but also full employment. And well, there's a lot of layoffs coming. So Amazon's laying off 16,000, UPS just announced 30,000 layoffs, and the Conference Board Consumer Confidence January Index fell to 84.5%, which is the weakest level it's been in almost 12 years. And the fact that the gig economy is growing exponentially is just further fact that the labor market is not very strong, and a lot of consumers, they have to pick up jobs like Uber and DoorDash in order to make ends meet. MBA announced some mortgage data. It looks like rates jumped a little bit from an average of 6.16 to 6.24% this week, but that's still 75 basis points better than it was a year ago today. And purchase volume was up. It's actually the highest level we've seen in 3 years. So have a good night and stay tuned for the next mortgage market update.